Hello guys, sub over here. There is a certain scratch I did in a certain mixtape I'm working on, and I did share it, and I can see it got some guy's heart, so I wanna show him and the rest of every individual out there who wanna know like how to arrange their patterns and do many more apart from the basics. So here's the sample. It's a 13-second video clip, then we'll jump to Sony Acid so that we can take care of the rest.
DJ Sub.
Up to there, as you can see, it's kinda lagging. I don't know why, but let us just jump to Sony Acid and do our thing. So first thing first, I've already loaded my track, the same track that I used in that sample. Yeah, so as usual, you just slice where like you want to do your scratch. So I'll slice over here, and I'll add another audio track, Control Q, and then make it 0 volume, 0.0. So I'll just let it play.
See the body we make man comfortable. No only a man when no compatible. From you get a chopper, this you coulda wild like.
So till over here, this is where I can say I wanna like pull it up so that I can take over from here. So I'll just slice it too, then zoom in till I find 16 small boxes. Here you go, from here to the bold, from this bold line to this bold line, in between there are 16 boxes. So what I'll do, I'll just slice and delete the rest. So what I'll do, I'll just copy, jumping 3 boxes, yeah, just like that. And then the next thing I'll do, I'll highlight them, all of them. I just press on the first audio, and then hold on shift on your keyboard, yeah, the shortcuts, and then copy like that. So what I'll do, I'll rename this -1, -2, -3 till I reach over here. So what I'll do next, I'll just press the first scratch, hold on shift and click to the last -8, and then drag it over here. Then I will make sure I have pitched it down to so that over here to be -9 and over here -16, like that. So when you listen to it, this is how it will sound.
No only a man when no compatible. From you get a chopper, this you coulda.
Yeah, just like that. So another thing, since I've done for -1 to -16, you can do still for +1 to +16. It's how you like, you find which sounds much better. So I prefer the negative ones compared to the positive ones. So what I'll do, I'll just take this track of ours and drag it over here. So it's like a pull up, just like that. That's the first trick I can say.
See the body we make man comfortable.
So another thing I'll come and do, I just come over here, slice it and slice over here. So what I'll do, I'll grab, cut it, open another audio track at the bottom, paste it, make it 0, come to track effects, right click on it, left click on the plugin chooser. I will take the reverb, Sony reverb. Then what I'll do, I'll just take my eraser or rubber and rub over here. So when I play it, this is how it will sound.
See the body we make man comfortable.
Yeah, with the reverb. So what I'll do, I'll just take my track again and paste it over here. So what I'll do, 16 boxes, make sure it's a sharp scratch, so you remove the fades. Copy, Control Z and paste it, and paste over here. Make this one bigger, reverse it, and then press -2 instead of +2. You use -2. Then you come over here on the third audio track, press V, double click on it twice, here and here, then here and here, so that when whatever you do in the middle, it won't affect anything on the right or on the left. So I'll just reduce the volume. Then this is how it will sound.
See the body we make man comfortable. See the
It's like an fading out with a reverb.
Comfortable. See the body we make.
Another thing, so let's say
make man comfortable. Make man comfortable.
I wanna add this one to the wah-wah, so I'll just play it till the place I want it to end, so that I can make a long scratch, and then this track begins again. So let us play it.
See the body we make man comfortable. No only a man we no compatible. From you get a touch up at this you could out.
I believe over here it's good. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just cut it, open another audio track at the bottom, paste it, make it 0. I click on it, take this flange, slow Sony flange. If you're using Sony Acid Pro 7, it's Sony flange / wah-wah. If you're using 6, it's just flange and wah-wah. So press on it, it has been added. Press on it again, it has been added. So here's where I've kept my audio track, where I can control it easily. So you come to the first flange / wah-wah and make it a slow flange on the preset, slow flange, and then you come to the next flange and wah-wah, you come and add it to wah-wah 4, and then you listen to it.
Body we make man comfortable. Only a man we no compatible.
So I want my scratch to start over here, so I'll mark it, press M on my keyboard. So what I'll do, I'll just drag my track over here and make sure I've zoomed in till I've seen 16 boxes, slice it, copy, paste. Over here I won't talk, just see what I'm doing. When I'm doing the scratches is when I'll resume talking. I believe now we're okay. So what I want to do is make the scratches like I already have a pattern in my mind, where like my scratches will come like something of that sort. So in order to achieve something of that sort, you just copy this one over here, delete this one, copy this one over here, make this one bigger, jump 2 boxes and make this one bigger and delete it. So over here you'll just come, copy, let us just leave these spaces like this. So I'll just -1, like how we did on the pull up at the beginning, -3 till -7, 6, 7. Then you zoom out, then you listen to it.
Make man comfortable. See the body we make man comfortable. Only a man we no compatible. From you get a touch up.
Let us listen to it, the scratches alone. So since we have not added like the reverse, so you just come in between, mark this one and this one, U on your keyboard, or right click, then reverse. The shortcut is U. Reverse it. You can pitch it 1 plus 3, 1 2 3. You can see the plus and the minus on your keyboard too. Let us use 3. Yeah, then we listen to it. Let's say from the top. It's much better.
From you get a chop for this you coulda. See the body ya we make man comfortable. See the body ya we make man comfortable. No only a man we no compatible. From you get a chop for this you coulda. See the body ya we.
Awesome. So another thing that I wanna show you, like this is the first pattern you can do. Let me show you like a pattern that I usually like try to do when I'm like DJing on a machine. So I won't rub anything over here. Or another thing, it's usually good to fade this one out, like you fade it from where like you're starting, so that the scratches should to be more audible. So now listen to it when I've done the fading.
Make man comfortable. Only a man we no compatible. From you get a chop.
Much better. So let me show you another trick for creating patterns.
See the body ya we make man comfortable.
Like over here. You can come and delete this one, slice it, make sure it's 4 boxes. Paste it and paste it. Yeah, pasting it till here. Then you can copy paste it and paste it on my reverb tab, which is the third audio track. Paste them over here and then zoom in. So what I'll do, I'll make this one -1, -2, -3. So I'll double click here, so anything I do won't affect anything on the left, and the same thing, double click 2 of them, so that anything I'll do in between won't affect anything in the right, and reduce the volume. So if you listen to it, this is how it sounds.
Make man comfortable.
Yeah, just like that. So what I'll do, I'll just come and take let's put it over here, 16 boxes, slice it and copy, and Control Z to undo the slice. So what I'll come to do, I'll come over here, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, take all of them, drag, holding Control. It's a shortcut, makes the work a little bit easier. So what I can do, I want my scratches to be like two small scratches, then one big scratch, then one small scratch, and one big scratch. So let me do it so that you can see. I'll drag this one till here, then delete this one, then I'll drag, drag this one. So, let it to be 2 2 1 2 1, which is big, 2 1, which is big, not small. Then I can do like a small scratch over here. I'll keep on pushing my track. Paste it, paste it, keep on pasting it. Yeah, so what I can come and do again, since over here it's like 3 of them, I can come, it's like you have a certain pattern that you're following. If you get mixed up, you just come and listen to it and see where you can correct it. See, I can say I'm kind of lost, so let's listen to it and then get back in the creating the patterns. Yeah, so over here is 2 2, over here is 2 2 1 2 1 3. I want to be 3 1. I'll just drag it, make sure it's 16 boxes, never forget that. And then over here, what I wanna do, I make sure now it's one big, and then delete. Then over here I can just make a normal scratch, and then let us listen to it.
See the body a we make man comfortable. See
Yeah, let us listen to it, the scratches alone.
see the body.
Let me zoom in so that you can see how I've arranged them.
See the
Yeah, they sound awesome. So what you'll do just come, then reverse these ones. You now, since we over at the back, we did like a positive 3 kind of scratch. Over here we'll do like a negative 2. 1 2 negative. So you see, it's a negative. It won't create a bigger difference, but a selective hearing can spot the difference.
comfortable. See the body a we make.
Yeah, so another thing, I can say it's like playing in between the positive and the negative scratches. Since I will just copy paste one of the scratches.
See the body a we make man comfortable. No only a man we no compatible. From you get a touch off of this, you coulda wild like animal. Me know say you have a second run up.
And paste it at the far end. Control V to paste it. So what I'll do, I'll just come.
From you get a touch off of this, you coulda wild like.
Yeah, I'll grab this one and paste it at the bottom. So another thing, I'll cut this one too. Open another audio track, paste it at the bottom, right click, plugin chooser, the same, flange and wah. Now this round I'll just go and use only one, not two of them. So when I come at the bottom, I'll make a flange so that when somebody listens to it, can say it's not just like one sound going all the way, it's like it's changing. Now he'll just listen to the flange wah, flange / wah, which is slow flange, and at the bottom you will listen to both of them, slow flange and wah at the same time. So this is how it sounds even without the scratches.
We no compatible. From you get a touch off of this, you coulda wild like animal. Me know.
So what we'll do, we're just gonna make our scratches and do a little trick. Copy, come over here and over here and paste where I would like my scratch to be. So I'll just drag this one to the end and then reduce the volume. I can say not reduce the volume, make it to fade. So I'll just come and do a normal scratch. I can say a normal scratch, just a scratch. Actually, I usually don't think about the scratches I'm making. I usually just copy paste and then try a couple of patterns. The one that will amaze me is the one that I'm gonna use. So what I'll do right now, I won't pull it to be 3 boxes. I'm gonna just use 2 boxes. Then over here we can try maybe this one, and then one big scratch. We reverse this. Since we did negative 2 over here, now we're gonna do positive 4, just interchanging them. Another thing, you can just come over here, make it positive 3, then positive 2. It's not a must that all the time the scratches to be like of the same value. So it will sound like it's decreasing the speed from negative 4, negative 3, negative 2. Then I'll copy them, highlight them, then reverse them. So this is how they will sound. Let me play it without to solo it. So what I want to do over here now is create a backspin. You'll see how you'll hear how cool it is. A backspin, I believe you know how to every individual watching how to create a scratch pattern should be familiar with creating a backspin too. So I'm gonna grab 3 boxes jump 1, 3 boxes, jump 1, on and on. Press U on my keyboard to reverse them, then pitch them to positive 24, then Control D on my keyboard to come to this draw tool. As you can see, the shortcut draw tool, Control C, TRL D. So if you listen to the scratches now, this is how it's gonna sound.
Only a man when I'm compatible. From me get a touch up and this you coulda white like see the body up. Only a man.
Let me solo it.
See the
You're just adding a flavor to your scratches, which is good.
see the body up we make man.
So another thing I want to show you, I'll just come or slice it over there, then copy paste, copy the first scratches and paste it over here. So what I'll do, 16 boxes, and make sure, since I at the back I pulled this not to be 3 but 2, so I'll make it a normal scratch 1. So what I'll do, I'll come to the options, grid spacing, and then take the 64th note triplets. What I'll do, I'll make sure this has not overlapped this line, so I'll push it back, and then I'll copy this small scratch and paste it 16 times. So I'm gonna copy it, then paste it. I've already copied, now I'm pasting it, and I'm counting from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what I'll do, I'll come over here, -1, -2 till -16. Now we are done. So when you're done, you just come back to your options, grid spacing, and make sure you're back to your ruler's marks. So you zoom in till you see your 16 boxes. Yeah, here they are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just copy this first scratch and paste it over here and pull it so that you can fit the normal 16 boxes. Make sure it's normal, nothing on it. Then pull this one as far as I want. So what I'll come and do, I just come over here, press V on my keyboard, this line will appear. So I'll zoom in, then double click. Make sure when I'm double clicking on the line, I'm on line 2, so that you can't double click at the bottom and it's kinda hard, you see, it's not moving, it's snapping to the next line. So make sure it's 0, 0, yeah, 0, 0 decibels, and click over here too, then come over here, double click it, and double click. So what I'll do, I'll push this top at the top, then push this one at the bottom. So when you listen to it, this is how it will sound.
See the body,
yeah, something of that sort. See, I can say it has not entered that good, so you can just like push the track in front, then do a couple of scratches so that the flow can continue. You can do this one to be -2, then this one +1, mark both of them in reverse, then we give it a here.
See the body I wear.
Yeah, something of that sort. So another thing I can do, let's say till over there, and then copy a scratch and paste it. Make sure we are back to our 16 boxes. Paste it like that. You can just pull it. So what I'll do the same trick that I did before. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, then -8. So on this one, I'm gonna do +1, +2, +3, +5, then pull it +4, +6. Leave this one to save time. +7, +8. If you now listen to it, it will have a strange but cool sound. Yeah, awesome. Oh no, I was to save it. See till there. Let's listen to it like from the top.
Tell them. See the body I wear make man comfortable. No only a man when no compatible. From you get a touch off of this you coulda. See the body I wear make man comfortable. See the body I wear make man comfortable. No only a man when no compatible. From you get a touch off of this. See the body I wear make man comfortable. See the body I wear make man comfortable. No only a man when no compatible. From you get a touch off of this you coulda. See the body I wear. See the body I wear make.
Yeah. So another thing.
Comfortable.
Yeah. So another thing that I can show, like let's say the last thing to save on time. I don't want the video to be extremely long, so I'll just come over here. So I want to use this space to create like scratches. So another trick for scratches, you just come 16 boxes as usual, copy and paste it. So what you're gonna do on the first scratch, you make it to be -2, I mean. Then on the second one, you make it +1. And then on that, you make it -1. Then here +2. You see, -2, +1, -1, +2. Just interchanging. Now over here you can come -3, +2, -1, +1, +2, either. So when you listen to the scratch, it's like it's a complicated scratch, but has a good sound. So listen to it.
Comfortable.
You see, something of that sort.
Comfortable.
Awesome. So I can say I wouldn't want to end it there, but let me like see the hours we've gone. That's long enough. 30 minutes is long enough. So final touches, let us listen to it from the top, and then we call it a night.
Tell them. See the body I wear make man comfortable. No only a man when no compatible. From you get a touch off of this you coulda. See the body a we make man comfortable. See the body a we make man comfortable. No only a man we no compatible. From me get a touch. See the body a we make man comfortable. See the body a we make man comfortable. No only a man we no compatible. From me get a touch up and this you coulda win like any man you know say you up. See the body a we. See the body a we make man comfortable. See the body a we make man
Awesome. So for any assistance, you'll just find my number or my social media handles at the descriptions. For any assistance, just inbox me or call me. Peace.